Hey yo folks, welcome to the channel. Today we're looking at LEGO set number 36657, the Drax the Destroyer and Invisible Woman mech set. This set had a limited release in the year 2025 with 2 minifigures, 420 pieces with the price of $20 US. This is a pretty cool set, an interesting addition to the mech line, so let's get right into it. Starting off, we're going to be looking at the Drax the Destroyer mech, which is a pretty interesting set as you can see here. I really like how they use the daggers as weapons and such with the newer mech builds, which I gotta say, this is a lot more well done. I love the printing on the front and all that, and the cockpit for Drax looks really nice. I kind of like how they got the pants, the legs looking like the pants, and the upper part just looking like the torso and arms of regular Drax, which is just real cool, though I'm not sure why Drax would need a mech. If anything, Star Wars would need a mech more. But anyways, as you can see from the back, you got a little something like, let me just like right here and then here. You got a little something to clip the daggers, though I imagine they'd be better on the sides of his legs, but I don't know, it's still a really nice technique. Like, I think this is a really well built mech. I like how the feet are a lot bigger than the usual legs, which are more smaller, but still it's really nice. I just really love the color scheme, and I'm surprised they went with printing on this rather than using several stickers. Like, you got the light green and the dark red color schemes and the dark blue for the legs, and it just looks really wonderful. So I just think this is a really well done mech. Anyways, let's look at the next mech, the Invisible Woman mech. For the next build, we've got the Invisible Woman mech, which I really like this one a lot more, even though it doesn't have as many prints and whatnot as the Drax one, but you could see half of it is transparent looking, even though it's not fully clear. It's just like a more light blue, as you can see, and the other half is more colored to resemble the Fantastic Four colors. And as you can see on the arms, they got these little like flick fire missiles, so you could like, and on the other side, so that way you can shoot sonic blasts, I guess. But this is really well done. I like the light blue and the white color scheme, and the back is not much to talk about, but still it's really nice. I absolutely love the 4 print on front to help with Susan Storm, which this is, as far as I know, this is the first time we've gotten a female based hero character mech, which is really nice. So that's cool to get something like that, and it's nice to get a Fantastic Four based set for the first time, which I really like how this mech turns out. Both mechs in the set are just really amazing, and I just really like how they are done them so well. The printings and all that, and the play features, these are just some really well done mechs. But you know what's even more well done? The minifigures. And let's get right into them. Our next minifigure, we have Drax the Destroyer, which I really like how they went for a mixture of the MCU and the comic-based Drax with the light green color scheme, which you've seen in the Bowie ship, as well as the Advent calendar, which, as you can see, he's got those 2 daggers, which is really nice to get. And he's just really well done. I'm surprised that they included arm printing with this figure, which adds to the details. There's, of course, no leg printing, but that's okay. As you can see on the back, there's even more printing. He even got some printing on the back of his head, and some more arm printing on the side. As you can see, some really amazing printing, arguably better than the ones we've previously gotten. And he just has a more neutral face, kind of like in the previous versions of him, but it's really nice. It's a really amazing version of Drax, and one of, if not the best. Well, maybe not as best as the more recent one, but still, it's just an excellent Drax minifigure. For our next minifigure, we have the Invisible Woman, or Susan Storm, which I really love this minifigure. Arguably, I like her more than Drax. I do love the dual molded legs with the light blue and the white boots. As you can see, she doesn't have any dual molded arms, but that's okay. I do love how she's got that transparent dish, as well as that one transparent clip that you'd often see with Spider-Man. She's got the light blue gloves, the light blue arms with the white gloves. And as you can see on the back here, there's not a whole lot of printing going on, but there's printing nonetheless. And as you can see, she's got a blondish hairpiece, not the yellowy blonde that you see in the modern adaptations of Draco Malfoy, but it's really nice. and she's got a really nice face print. I'm surprised they didn't give her a generic one like the one that they use for Black Widow. As you can see, she's got a more confident facial expression, and as if you turn to the other side, she's got a more annoyed facial expression, which I imagine this face will be reused another time, which, speaking of reuse, I hope they don't just straight up use this exact figure in the newer Fantastic Four set that's supposed to come out in, I think, June, but either way, this is a really solid Susan Storm figure, and it's such a good deal to get her for a reasonable price. Now let's get to the end of the video right now. Before we close today's video off, I'd like to say a few words and such. I just think this is a really solid mech. It's an odd inclusion because, like, I don't know what the relevancy between Drax the Destroyer and Invisible Woman have in common. Like, I don't think they have anything in common per se, but it's really nice to get them, especially with these well-done mechs and these well-done minifigures. And would I recommend it? Absolutely. I most absolutely would. Maybe lower the price a little bit, but at the same time, I do feel like $20 is a bit fair for this set. I do really like the minifigures and the play features and all that, and this is just an overall really good set. It's just a great deal. Anyways, that'll be all for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to like, subscribe, and comment and all that because it helps, and I'll see you in the next one. Before I close the video, I just want to say happy April Fools and have a good one!